Imagine a staircase, each step a year, each year a lesson. As we stand at the top today, we look back, not just to see how far we've come, but to smile at every stumble that taught us how to rise.
You're now a permanent part of the living history of this school and part of the legacy of SABIS in East Africa and globally.
Today marks a milestone and a new beginning. Our journey does not only entail one of many classes, exams, and grades. It is one that has helped us grow in friendships, teamwork, courage, and resilience. We put our feet on these grounds, uncertain of what is to come of our future at SABIS.
Though you may leave this campus, and some of you think SABIS bye-bye, SABIS will never leave you. You're a part of the family now, one that spans borders, cultures, and generations. You've already made us proud, but this is just the beginning. There's a beautiful Kenyan proverb that says, "When the roots are deep, there's no reason to fear the wind." You have strong roots, roots built on years of effort, discipline, and support. Now you have to rise tall, proud, and unshaken by the storms of life. You need to go find yourselves, build bright futures, and leave your mark.
on your incredible accomplishments. You have worked hard, overcome challenges, and grown tremendously. Well done. As we celebrate this moment, let us remember that every season eventually comes to an end, making space for a new beginning. With this transition, it's important that each of you pass on the responsibility to the next group of seniors, so that our school community remains strong, united, and full of purpose. This tradition symbolizes the passing of the torch, a continuation of excellence, and the lasting bond we share as a community. Dilis and Tian, you have been the pillar of the student life organization and role models for your classmates and for the entire school. Well-disciplined, self-motivated, and committed to academic achievement. Dilis, please step forward. Tian, please step forward. You may now exchange the flags. Thank you. To our great lovely students, very soon you will step into the role of senior. Embrace this responsibility with pride, integrity, and eagerness. This is your time to lead, to inspire, and to support those who come after you. The passing of the flag is more than a symbol. It's a commitment to uphold our school's spirit, values, and unity. Let's make sure this transition is marked with the same dedication and heart that has brought us here today. To our graduates, take a moment to reflect on everything you've accomplished and the exciting road that lies ahead. You are ready for what's next, and we are all proud of you. Thank you, and congratulations once again to each and every one of you. Congratulations and all the best. Thank you.
Tonight, I'm going to start off by welcoming you and saying thank you for coming. Uh, it's been a long year for sure, but at least before we get into things, I'm proud to say that we have 100% graduation for the second year in a row. A lot of hard work from everyone here. We have the grade 12 teachers. We have Mr. Atam AQC, who I'm sure all of you have received 5,000 phone calls from. Our seniors, of course, and you as parents. Obviously, if you didn't push your children as well, it would have been quite difficult to be successful. So this is really a celebration for you guys, separate from the senior walk with the rest of the school and separate from the guests who will be watching graduation. This is about you tonight, and we'll keep it that way. So we're going to start off with a bit of a speech from Dillis, and then I will give my remarks.
Good evening, everyone. Imagine a staircase, each step a year, each year a lesson. As we stand at the top today, we look back, not just to see how far we've come, but to smile at every stumble that taught us how to rise. Honorable staff, esteemed guests, proud parents, and my fellow graduates, good evening. Today marks a milestone and a new beginning. Our journey does not only entail one of many classes, exams, and grades. It is one that has helped us grow in friendships, teamwork, courage, and resilience. We put our feet on these grounds, uncertain of what is to come of our future at SABIS. As the class of 2025, we had a good fight over the years. Proud to stand here today, despite our slips and hardships, striving to be an example of our hard work and service, placing this very moment as a stepping stone to our future. Reminiscing about our journey has shown us that, as a class, indeed, we did not just survive the day, we were subconsciously building our characters, discovering ourselves one day, one challenge, and one win at a time, no matter how minute. Our mistakes did not push us apart, but rather brought us together to overcome a few obstacles. Learning to embrace mistakes and accepting each other was what brought us together. We were able to look at new perspectives and embrace the diverse nature of our class. Enough about us. Let me throw some light of appreciation onto some important individuals in our lives. Our parents and guardians, motivating us to be a better version of the people we were yesterday, whether directly or indirectly. Ourselves, for pushing each other to go on, and our teachers and staff. Shout out to Mr. Adham for his great words of encouragement and input to our academics. Mr. Adrian for guiding us in our plans. Mr. Larry for guiding us socially and being a dopamine boost. Our counselor, Ms. Joyce, for guiding us through the application processes. Our supervisors, and finally, our teachers who did their absolute best in feeding us with their knowledge of the respective subjects they teach. We make our final stop as high school students to take a new road, one to adulthood. Doing so with multiple uncertainties, a blank canvas of what is to come for us, unsure of whatever obstacles may cross our paths or whatever accomplishments we will gain. Remember, stay strong and keep believing in yourself. A wise person once said, "Some journeys change us forever." Looking back at our time here, I know exactly what that means. To the future graduates, try to look for the positives in every negative. This will help you to fully grasp your situation to improve upon. Congratulations, class of 2025. Carry your hopes with pride, face your fears with grace, and keep your heart open to the beauty life has to offer. This path won't always be easy, but it will be yours, which is what makes everyone's journey unique. Never stop believing in what you can become. Thank you.
I don't know how to follow that, Dillis. You did a good job. Well, good evening, graduates, faculty, family, and friends. Today marks a moment in time that you're going to carry with you forever, a turning point, a final chapter, and a new beginning. Today, well, it's already cloudy, but under the shade of the African olive tree we have here, we're going to be etching your names in stone, literally and symbolically. You're now a permanent part of the living history of this school and part of the legacy of SABIS in East Africa and globally. Like the roots of this tree, your presence here will continue to nourish and support generations to come. And just like the school logo you wore proudly on your chest, the seed it represents now is inside of you. It has been nurtured with years of knowledge, challenge, community, and growth. That seed is ready to grow into something extraordinary. And the real question is, what will you become? Today is your last day as students. Your last time to worry about weekly exams, retakes, prep lists, student life periods. And these things might have felt like mountains at one point, but now they're going to fade into memories. Soon you'll walk through these gates, not as students, but as alumni, as adults, and as leaders waiting in a world to leave your mark. High school's passed in a blink. 4 short years, for some of you even longer. I believe Ryan's been here since 2018. Pioneer student. You can clap for that, it's okay. But besides high school's 4 short years, college will go just as fast. So use every moment. Say yes to every opportunity, or at least the good ones, yeah? Don't wait, don't put things off, don't procrastinate. Everything you've learned here about hard work, persistence, dedication, leadership, it's time to put it into action. Because soon, you're not going to have a director reminding you of your potential. No AQC pushing you to aim higher, and no SLC offering you any advice and encouragement. It's entirely up to you now. The discipline, the time management, the accountability, it's yours to carry. You're going to have to step up. No one's going to come save you, as they say. But the reality is that you don't need to be saved. You're ready. And from this day forward, the world is yours to shape. It's not going to be easy, but you're not alone. Though you may leave this campus, and some of you think SABIS bye-bye, SABIS will never leave you. As many times as we call and follow up, you think we're going to let you go after you leave? No way. You're a part of the family now, one that spans borders, cultures, and generations. You've already made us proud, but this is just the beginning. There's a beautiful Kenyan proverb that says, when the roots are deep, there's no reason to fear the wind. You have strong roots, roots built on years of effort, discipline, and support. Now you have to rise, tall, proud, and unshaken by the storms of life. You need to go find yourselves, build bright futures, and leave your mark. Not just in stone, but in the world. So congratulations, class of 2025, and I hope that you go forward with courage. Now I'm going to ask that you please come forward, reveal your mark, and let it be etched below this tree so that your legacy stands as a symbol of your journey and your promise to inspire those who will walk the path after you. This is your moment, and this is your mark. So please.